Today we've got an awesome adventure for you guys. We're going to the magical, lush, tropical forest of Mexico. We're going to the Chichen Itza. We're gonna head to a beautiful hidden cenote, and lastly stop at a little surprise city.
If it's as great as our experience yesterday, which you guys gotta check out
that video.
We're in for a treat. I'm so excited.
First order of business is actually getting there. That itself is going to be a little bit of a journey. The roads here are known not to be too kind, and it's a little windy, a little tropical, and should be, you know, rather interesting. Let's go try to catch our ride.
Homie out here going like 100 miles per hour, just passing everyone, and then someone just passed him, and bumpy as fuck.
He almost ran over a dog.
It's rough times out here. They said if we got here early, there wouldn't be any lines, but clearly that's not true because these people walking are getting there faster.
Oh, you're taking a scooter from Tulum. We made it to Chichen Itza.
Chichen Itza.
We made it to Chichen Itza.
Chichen Itza.
We made it to Chichen Itza. As you can see behind us, this thing is absolutely incredible. It's insane. It is massive. I really can't believe they built this somehow, like 1,200 years ago.
Well, you know what's the craziest thing he told us is that there's actually 2 other smaller little pyramids inside that pyramid. So I guess they like built one, they're like, no, not big enough. So they built another one, they're like, no, not big enough. And then they built this one, they're like, yeah, it's okay. There's like a whole city right under our feet. And I guess they just slowly like built up the ground because they were like, no, we don't like that. Let's just like keep building up, which is just like so weird. So there's probably like buildings under our feet right now.
So as you can probably see behind us lies the only problem we've seen so far. There is so many people here, and our luck, we came on the only day that it's free for all of Mexican citizens, and it's also Sunday, so most tours are running today, so this could not be a busier day, but
yeah, whoever said if you get there in the morning there won't be any crowds is a
lies.
liar.
Big lies.
Liar.
So,
but I feel like you can still get some like relatively uninterrupted photos.
Yeah, it's still like wild to see like they created this before we even had cranes or literally any tools basically, so. So for one of the next wildest parts of this whole place is the fact that there's a cenote actually right next to this place. Like right behind us here is the sacred cenote. And this is actually where they buried everyone from the town in like a very sacred process. So it's kind of wild because they believe that like life began from the earth instead of like, I guess it's the sky. Yeah. And so we have this beautiful cenote behind us. Very algae ridden, but
that's okay.
So we just finished up at Chichen Itza, and now we're about to head to the beautiful, fun part of the trip. We're going to a cenote, and we're going to stop first to get some lunch in a nice little village.
Made it to Valladolid. Gonna get some lunchy.
This place is so beautiful. It's such a cute little town. All the buildings are painted like a color in white. It's also just magnificent. We'll show you around. Hey. Look at this dinner, this lunch spot. This is fancy.
Hey.
What? Is there a fountain? All right, lunch has been served. Whoop. We just finished up with lunch. Now we're actually gonna explore the city here. We have like 40 minutes to do this, so we're gonna see what the city has to offer.
Wow, this is stunning.
Finish up our time in Valladolid. I don't know how to pronounce it, but the one street, what was it called?
Calle de los Frailes.
That thing was so beautiful. Oh my god, you guys definitely need to stop. It's a very small city here, so not a lot to do here, but I think overall it's definitely worthwhile for a short trip.
Yeah, good.
It's pretty cool.
Cenote time.
So we're pretty close to Cenote, but it just started pouring down rain, so it's not looking too good for us right now. Just got to the cenote here, and it is indeed still raining. It is absolutely freezing.
I'm cold.
called Shush Ha, which is this.
Angry water. That's what it means.
Oh, is it really?
You just said that, yeah.
Okay, I didn't even know that. Apparently it means angry water. This place is absolutely beautiful. You got some like, catfish in the water. You got this beautiful little like light coming through. It was raining earlier and the rain was coming down. It's absolutely astonishing.
Yeah, none of the videos or photos are going to do it justice because the light is really difficult in here. So basically you just have to come here and see it for yourself because it's really amazing.
Yeah, so you climb down like maybe, I don't know, like 5 flights of stairs. It's actually a pretty steep climb, but like it's so well worth it. This place is so gorgeous. And honestly, not that busy. Like there's some people around us, but like really not that busy other than our little tour. So, yeah. So just to give you a feel for what you actually have to walk down is these stairs right here, which they're pretty old and they definitely get pretty wet.
They're a little sketchy.
They're a little sketchy, but they're honestly not that bad. It's well worth it. Again, just be careful. Yeah. Why is it focusing on this guy's butt over here? So one of the things that is interesting about this cenote in particular, and actually this goes for a lot of the cenotes, is they are seen as like sacred waters, and so they actually require you to cleanse yourself. So basically, think of like a shower before you get in to rid yourself of all the chemicals on your body in order to keep it sacred. There's like a special pH balance to try to keep the water and people's like belongings and sunscreen and soaps and lotions and like that kind of tends to take it off or throw it off, so they require us to actually cleanse ourselves. So we just found a spot that actually used to be like I think a well, and you can just like you can just look over and like that is the cenote down there. What are the odds? Ain't no way. We'd be fine. You sure about that? Final answer. Look how far that. I mean, like, I'm sure people use ditties to jump. Like, look how perfectly this is like cut out. So I think this is one of the holes you can see at the top of the cenote from down below. I'm pretty sure this used to be like actually one of the other wells they would use to actually get water out. So they probably drilled from the top because they figured out there was water here, and they've been pulling water out ever since. Well, obviously not now, but before.
We're running